Hello, Sassy Sleuths. EvyBugg here, and welcome to another episode inside of Nancy Drew Trail of the Twister. Where we left off, we needed to go and talk to some people, so let's go ahead and talk to Debbie.
Nancy, have you seen Scott?
Not since we got back.
There's a huge front coming in, and he's nowhere to be seen. This is not like Scott. If you see him around, will you let me know? Chase and Frosty and I are supposed to be leaving for the Grange soon, and I really need to know that someone is keeping an eye on these fronts.
Okay, so Scott's missing, so... just out of curiosity, I'm going to check his office just to make sure that he is actually gone. Yep, he's gone. Okay, can we snoop at all? No snooping? Oh, yeah, okay. We can snoop. Let's see. We've already looked at the... Wait, that's new, I think. Is that piece of paper? Has that always been there? Hold on a second. Let's see. Come on. Open up. Okay. Oh, no, we've
Brooke's
seen
been paying Scott off?
Oh, it is new, turns out. Huh, okay. Alright, so, wow. So, Brooke has been paying Scott to... Oh, goodness. Okay. I still feel like something's gonna happen with this camera. Wait. What? Now I'm really confused. Okay. Well, anyway, so we need to find Scott. Oh, we also need to go and upload our picture that we took of the windmill. Sorry about that. My phone went off. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, yeah, we need to upload our picture that we did of the windmill. So, let's go ahead and go to gallery and camera and download. And is that it? We need to, let's see, let's talk to Frosty.
What's up?
I'll catch you later.
Bye now.
Okay, so can we talk to Chase? Wait, is that new? Is that something new down there? No? Okay. Alright. So let's go ahead and talk to Chase, and we're going to try to figure out where on earth Scott is. Hopefully he has some kind of a clue. Chase!
Hey there.
I'll check back with you later.
Adios.
Apparently not. Okay, so we need to figure out where Scott is. He took the Doppler truck. Wait a second. Maybe... Oh. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so there's got to be something about all of these. Is there anything around here that has dates or numbers on it? What about this? Is this? No? Okay, maybe there's something in the drawer that has, like, dates and numbers on it. Maybe that was on that paper and I just didn't even look at it. Let's see. Find dates, it says. What dates? Dates of what? Well, this is confusing. Can I just type in stuff? No. Okay, how do we delete all that? Oh, seriously? Okay. Okay, so we have to figure out what dates he's talking about. And then I guess we write them down? Okay. So what do we have around here that has any dates on it? Okay, I'm going to do some figuring out about this, and then we'll be back. Okay, everybody, we are back. I just did some major searching around and found this piece of paper that we've never seen before. So, let's see. So it has storm weather symbols, and so we need to match this up with what it said on the note upstairs. What did it say? Okay, I'm going to go look at the note, and then I'm going to come right back. Okay, everybody, I am back, and the note said 45 plus dew point and continuous moderate rain. And then it also said 85 degrees plus either light hail, no thunder, or severe thunderstorm with hail. So I guess now we just have to find those kinds of things. So, so let's see. So we've got, here's moderate rain continuous. Here's light hail, no thunder. And then here's severe thunderstorms with hail. Okay, so now we've got those. So now we need to go to the surface charts. Let's see. Which are right over here. Okay. And now I guess we have to match them up. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So basically you have to take the symbols that we found and then match them up with these days. And then I'll meet you back upstairs at the calendar. Okay everybody, we are back. And the dates are all the way back here in March. We've got March 3rd. So we've got March 3rd is W. Oh, we can't just click on it. Okay, so we have to type it. So W. Wait, come on. W. And then we've got 8 is M. Then 18 is 9. Then we've got 21 is A. And then 26 is G. At least I think that's a G. It looks like a G. Then we've got April 3rd, which is V. Oh. V. There we go. April 6th is 2. Let's see. April 10th is the next one. Then we've got the 23rd, which is an S. And then we've got the 29th is an H. And then the last two are in May. So May, we've got May 6th is 4. May 12th is A. Okay, so hopefully those are the right numbers. She probably wouldn't let us take it unless they are the right numbers. So hopefully that's all right. Took me forever to find that random piece of paper. My goodness. Oh, Frosty's gone. That's weird. Okay. Well, anyway, we need to go and figure out what these things mean. Wait a sec. But, let's see. 4 spaces with numbers and letters. I feel like I've seen those on the pictures in here. Let's take a peek.
These symbols match Scott's. This must be some sort of code.
Oh, okay. Let's see, where's the next one?
So does this one.
Oh, they're all the windmill. Let's see if the last one's the windmill too.
These are all of the windmill. That must be where Scott's been meeting Brooke.
Why would he need to make a code for where he's been meeting this person when he's been meeting her at the same spot? Well, anyway, okay, so, oh wow, it looks like Chase and Debbie and Frosty already left, so we've got this car, so we need to take it. Can we at least call anybody? Can we call anybody for backup? Do we have a phone number that we can call? Because we're going to go find Scott, so I'd kind of like to let someone know where we are. Nope, those people can't help us. Okay, well, we're just going to go out there and, yeah, foil his plot alone, which is not a good idea. But anyway, okay, so, I don't remember where the windmill is. I feel like it's down this way-ish. I should have probably just used the GPS. Oh wait, there it is! We made it!
Nancy, what are you doing here?
You mean me, as opposed to Brooke?
Brooke? What are you talking about?
When I was fixing the phone jack, I accidentally overheard the phone conversation you two had. I could hear it through the headset on your desk.
And just what do you think you overheard?
Enough to know you two are working together. You've been sabotaging your own team, haven't you? You've been doing everything you can to make sure Brooke's team wins and yours loses.
That's ridiculous.
That's why you're meeting her way out here, so the people who've been looking up to you all this time couldn't see her paying you off.
I have never gotten the credit I deserve for the work I've done, ever! I know more about tornadoes than any person alive, and I get neither the respect nor the compensation people half as brilliant as me get without lifting a finger. Why? Because I work for a podunk college run by podunk incompetents bent on bad-mouthing and spiting me at every turn just because I don't play well with others at their idiotic staff meetings.
Why don't you just quit?
Because thanks to them, I'm considered impossible to work with. No other school will hire me. I'm stuck here and they know it. So yes, I've been sabotaging my own team. And yes, Brooke is paying me a small fortune to do so because I've had it. I'm through. A tornado's forming. I can feel it. It'll be on the ground in minutes. And it's going to be huge. And here you are, a novice out in the field and all alone.
Nancy, please pick up. Over.
Since when do we have walkie-talkies? Where's our walkie-talkie?
Nancy, this is Debbie. Over.
What? So we just let Scott hit us over the head?
I'm here.
Wait,
I think Scott knocked me out.
is the radio in our car?
When I confronted him about selling the team out to Brooke, he went berserk.
I can't believe he would do that, and with Brooke Tavernaugh of all people. Well, we'll deal with that later. Right now, I need you down here at the Grange ASAP. We need to evacuate the theater, and you've got my Grange keys with you in Frosty's car.
I'm on my way. Over and out.
Okay, Grange Theater? Do we have that somewhere? Oh, sweet. Okay. So we need to go from the windmill to the Grange. I can't believe it's Scott. I mean, yeah, he was grumpy and everything, but like, wow. Sabotaging his own team. How terrible. Okay, so whoop, okay. Sorry, we gotta pass you, and we're just, driving. Sorry, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to hit your vehicle. Okay, we're still on the right track. I'm sorry. Okay. We just need to go this way. Don't mind us. Do you guys know that there's a tornado coming? Have you heard that there's a tornado, people? Oh, we made it! Oh my gosh, the hail.
It's been chaos here. I was able to cobble together a pretty basic tracking system back at the homestead, and instantly I knew we were in trouble. The storm was showing a high potential of moving into town, but without the proper readings, we couldn't issue an alert. I knew we'd have to evacuate the Grange in person. But when we got here, we saw that it's locked. The shelter is locked on a performance night. I need you to take care of this while the rest of us work on a backup plan, okay? I'm trusting you here. I know you can do this. There are a lot of people depending on you right now.
Well, that's crazy. If we hadn't gotten here, like if we just remained knocked out by the windmill, well, first of all, we'd be dead. But also, like, we had the keys to get to... Wow, so many people would die. Oh, okay, so we have...
What is this now? Who would double lock a storm shelter? Nancy, quick, which key opens the shelter?
I'm trying to match this pattern. Maybe this one? No? What about this one? No?
Who would leave so many keys
Okay,
near an
just-
emergency? Yes,
Oh,
you
we got
did
it?
Nice job, Nancy.
Oh, goodness. Okay, I was just going to try every key possible. Oh, there we go. Can we leave? We can leave the shelter and kill ourselves. That's horrible. Oh, no. Nancy, don't throw yourself into a tornado. Not just for good pictures. That's not good. Okay. Yes, we want to try again. Oh, do we have to do this part again? Oh, okay, good. Woo. Thought we were going to have to find the key again. My goodness.
Wow, I think the worst is past.
Well, hopefully. Can we leave now?
Nancy, where are you going? Get in the shelter.
Get in the shelter.
Can't just let Scott get away.
Okay, Nancy, first thing, switch on your GPS. That little dot you see, follow that and it will lead you right to Scott. We put a tracker on his truck. It's a safety thing. But Nancy, be careful out there. Keep this radio on and I'll do my best to keep you safe. And Nancy, I'm really sorry about everything that happened back there. Scott, he wasn't always like this. I was worried about him earlier. His heart clearly wasn't in it anymore. He was putting us in danger. I just wanted to do what's best.
That's not what it sounded like when I overheard you talking to Frosty. You two wanted to get rid of Scott. And from where I was standing, you sure didn't sound very concerned about safety.
Nancy, I know it probably sounded bad, but there's a lot you don't know. Pete, the intern you took over for, his injury wasn't just an accident. He got hurt because Scott sent him out where he never should have been. After that, I knew I had to take over.
That's still no...
Looking back, I do things differently. But I did what I did for the right reasons. I wanted to push Scott until the world saw how reckless he was being. It was a mistake. I screwed up and I accept responsibility. No matter what happens out there, promise me that you'll be careful.
I promise.
Okay, so do we get to move now? Okay. So we need to go and track Scott. Hopefully we're going the right way. Yeah, but like, we're just gonna go out into the tornado and put ourselves in danger just to— whoa! He just ran into me. Doesn't that mean I technically caught him? Come on. Okay. Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, we're putting ourselves in danger by chasing him in a storm, and it doesn't make any sense because— whoa, the tornado's right there. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay. How did he just get so much faster than me all of a sudden? He has like an extra acceleration pedal. And I don't. I just have a regular one. Come on. Come on, Nancy, come on. Now is not the time to drive like a maniac. Come on. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. As long as maniacs drive fast and semi-precision-like. Okay, we're literally just chasing him right into the storm. Look at that, we definitely caught him right there. So I don't know what we're waiting for. Okay, well let's just stay on his tail. Okay, he's just going around the storm. Like, where does he think he's going? He's just going in circles. Scott, we've got you. We literally do. Just pull off to the side of the road. No one needs to get hurt. Whoa. Oh my goodness, I'm getting car sick. Oh, I'm gonna puke. Ugh. Okay, come on. Oh, wait, did we get him? Oh no, what is that? Oh no, move, Nancy. Nancy, come on, get out of the way. Oh, okay. Oh.
Scott,
are you okay?
I better find us some shelter.
There's just a
There's a way
crowbar?
to get into the spring house.
There's just a crowbar sitting right here, and we're just gonna sit inside this spring house with someone who tried to kill us? What? Nancy, you don't make any sense.
Made it! Dear Ned, once the theater was successfully evacuated, Debbie and Chase were able to follow the GPS tracking signal to the spring house, where Scott and I had safely weathered the storm. Although he was pretty seriously shaken up in the crash, Scott came to in time to see Frosty arrive with the police. He received community service for destruction of public property and interfering with public safety records. He didn't fare so well with the college. They fired him quicker than lightning hitting a bee-stung greyhound, as they say around here. So it looks like he'll actually be serving the community now, instead of just pretending to, even if it's just by picking up garbage by the side of the road. Word spread quickly about Scott's misdeeds, and soon Brooke Tavenaugh, the rival chase team leader, found herself out of a job as well. With the storm season almost over, it looked like both teams were out of the competition. Debbie, always the organizer, decided to combine the remaining members on both teams for the remainder of the season. Without Scott's ever-present storm cloud hanging over the team and his constant sabotaging, the team really began to hit its stride with Debbie in charge. 2 days after I told Krollmeister I had found the source of the sabotage and the change in team leaders, Debbie's chase team was greeted by a surprise delivery, the next generation of Krollmeister's storm tracking and detection equipment. With Scott out of the picture, Frosty renegotiated his contract. Now that he's able to pursue his own projects on the side, he's just about doubled his output. He's launched his own business, and when he's not getting pelted by softball-sized hail, you'll find him in his studio. Chase has given up on his dreams of finding oil. Even if he hadn't, he wouldn't have the time to look. Debbie's keeping him too busy. Free from having to spend his days fixing Scott's mistakes, Chase has finally had the opportunity to show off his keen sense for weather. Now that Debbie has accepted Scott's old position as head of the Canute Storm Team, he's become her right-hand man. Last I heard, he was going to assist Debbie in her classes in the fall. And when I got home, I found a surprise delivery myself as well. The first shipment of my lifetime supply of Cocoa Kringle bars. Krollmeister also sent me a note telling me to keep my bags packed. He has a special surprise trip planned for me as a way to say thanks. As long as it's someplace where the clouds stay in the sky like they belong, I'll be happy to go. While the winners of the Green Skies event won't be determined until fall, things are looking pretty good for Debbie's team. With the new equipment, they've logged the most storm data. And although Debbie won't be showing anyone until she's 100% sure, the team may have made a verified touchdown prediction. Yesterday, a postcard from Pa arrived. After the town repaired the storm damage to the Grange, they restaged the town play. They even added a new part about the storm, including a scene where a certain someone unlocks the storm shelf. As long as it wasn't played by Pa in a wig, I'm happy. Pa says that he remembered most of his lines this time, at least the important ones. As for me, well, I've had just about enough stormy weather for one season. Love, Nancy.
Okay, rival team leader Brooke Tavenaugh represented what's... Oh. I feel like it's this one. Or this one. Or maybe Keller. Let's go with Keller, even though I don't think it is. Nope, it wasn't.
After risking my life chasing down deadly twisters, I think it's time for a change of pace. I've decided to join Bess and George on their trip to Kyoto, Japan. I've always wanted to visit Japan, from the exotic food and wild fashion in the cities to the nature and tradition in the smaller towns. I know there's going to be a ton to see and do. As a thank you for all of my hard detective work, PG Crowmeister has reserved a room for me at one of the area's best ryokans, or traditional inns. It'll be nice to finally take a break from solving mysteries and to spend a few weeks without danger and dark secrets hiding around every corner. I've already heard that the ryokan I'm staying in has quite a reputation. I'm not sure exactly for what, though. Well, I'll find that out soon enough. Join me in my next adventure, Shadow at the Water's Edge.
Unfortunately, that is the end of our series inside of Nancy Drew Trail of the Twister. Please leave a like if you did like the series, and we'll see you next time when we'll be playing our next mystery, Nancy Drew, Ransom of the Seven Ships. Good